Hello class. So today in this lecture we are going to deal with some important theories of the organic chemistry that actually easy or facilitate to study the organic reactions. This is called electronic displacement theory. Actually we are going to learn how electron displaced during the organic reaction when bond is fission, when bond is formation. So during bond formation, during bond fission, how the electron displaced and what theories govern this displacement throughout the process or reaction to form a different product. So one by one we are going to deal with these theories. So first you can see on the board there is written inductive effect and electromagnetic effect. The two most important effects in organic chemistry to explain the displacement of electrons in different bonds. Actually, the inductive effect and electromagnetic effect, both the effects are dealing with the electron displacement into sigma bond and pi bond respectively. So, let's try one by one how to displace the electron through inductive effect. Class, you have to learn one thing. In inductive effect, actually the sigma electron displacement will take place, sigma electron displacement, and that is one of the kind of permanent effect when carbon atom attached with some more electronegative element or electron withdrawing group. Whenever there will be heteroatoms, there is always a polarization of bond. There is always a polarization of bond, and that polarization is due to the displacement of electronic density from one side to the another side. For example, if we have a carbon and that will attach with the fluorine, so you can see the fluorine is a more electronegative, so electron must be displaced towards the fluorine and will make here a polar bond, due to which the fluorine will carry a partial negative charge indicated by partial delta, and carbon comparatively fluorine will carry partial positive. This is called polarization of bond, and this polarization will due to the electronic displacement of sigma electron from carbon to the fluorine. This effect is called inductive effect in organic chemistry. This effect is called inductive effect. You can see I have some different carbons. You can see some different carbons. So first carbon has more tendency to release electron towards fluorine, or you can say conversely, the fluorine has more tendency to withdraw the electron from the first carbon, having more impact. But the second carbon has less impact due to the larger distance from the side of fluorine. So we'll have a double partial charge because of the length, and this carbon, the third carbon, will carry a triple partial charge. It indicating the electron displacement will go through the carbon chain, but the tendency will be decreases as the size or length from the fluorine will be increases. As the length increases, the tendency of inductive effect will be decreases. So, if these three carbons having a plus I effect, having tendency to release electron density, and fluorine has minus I effect called positive inductive and negative inductive, the type of inductive effect we have. So, this is electronic displacement from sigma bond through the lower electronegative element to the higher electronegative element due to the permanent polarization of the bond. You can make now note also these things. Due to permanent polarization of sigma bond, there is sigma electron displacement from the lower electronegative element to the higher electronegative element. Always the inductive effect Always the inductive effect is inversely proportional to the size of the carbon chain. As the carbon chain increases, the inductive effect will be decreases. You can see that. But with the same position, there will be the same chance of inductive effect as in the branching. This is the first carbon having a partial plus, but these two carbon having a same position from the first, so having the same tendency of inductive effect as well. So there is electron density, displacement of electron density, you can see. Electron density displacement direction. Here the electron density will be displaced from the both the carbon having tendency the greater. So at the first carbon there is actually the twice the tendency to release the electron density than in the first structure, because there is only one carbon attached with the carbon. Here the first carbon attached with the two carbon called secondary carbon actually. This is called secondary carbon. So the electron density, the tendency will be twice at the first carbon. So easily carbon release the electron towards the fluorine. The electron density easily released from the first carbon towards the fluorine. This tendency will be further increases when there will be tertiary carbon we have. Suppose in the tertiary carbon, the tendency will come from on the side and there will be partial plus, but the tendency to release the density of electron will be thrice of the above structures. You can see with the diagrams, we have first diagram, second diagram and third diagram. In first diagram, the carbon attached with the fluorine is 1 degree, having a low tendency to release the electron because attached with one carbon only. But in the second structure, the carbon attached with fluorine attached with two different carbon, that is called secondary carbon, has a twice tendency to release the electron because both the side, the first carbon receive the electron density from the back side. In the third structure, the carbon attached with fluorine having a thrice the tendency to release the electron. This is called 3 degree carbon. So always when a degree of carbon increases, the tendency of positive inductive effect will increases. The positive inductive effect means plus I effect always increases with the degree of carbon. More degree of carbon, more tendency of plus I effect. So always this degree of carbon will increase the tendency. The same density, the same possibility you can see when there will be any electron releasing group attached with the carbon. Any electron releasing group attached with the carbon. Students, note down, always there is a difference of hybridization always tends to explain the criteria of inductive effect through the carbon chain. Suppose we have a single bond carbon, double bond carbon or triple bond carbon and want to conclude the displacement from the side of carbon. So how to decide the electronic displacement we have? Always conjugation system has more tendency to displace the electron density from the side of carbon. Conjugation system, whenever there will be pi electron density from the side of carbon, the pi electron density can easily be displaced because of the weak attraction force of the pi electron clouds. So whenever there will be pi electron clouds, there will be more tendency to displace the electron from the side of carbon, and that will be having low tendency in the case of sigma bond because the force of attraction is high. Through the inductive effect, we are explaining how the electronic displacement in sigma bond occur. Whenever there will be heteroatomic molecules attached, there must be polarization which is permanent and will explain the displacement of sigma electron throughout the process. throughout the process. So look here, one of the important thing actually we have. Let's understand about it. The application about that. I will explain one more example. I will explain here one more example. Suppose the carbon atom attached with oxygen also having tendency, and we are making here different possibility. This is called 1 degree carbon. This is called 2 degree carbon. And this is called 3 degree carbon. We have primary alcohol 1 degree, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. If we want to discuss the acidic property of alcohols, we are discussing here acidic property. Acidic property of alcohol, always listen carefully, always the acidic property depends upon the polarization of hydrogen bond with the other atom. The polarization, if this bond is polarized easily, there will be more tendency to release the H plus and will be a higher acidic property. More polarization of hydrogen bond with oxygen, more acidic character. Simply, this carbon having a tendency to release electron density due to plus I effect. Due to plus I effect, carbon releases the electron density towards oxygen. In this case, there will be twice the possibility of plus I effect, and here there will be thrice the possibility of inductive effect due to 3 degree carbon. When the plus I effect increases, listen carefully, whenever the plus I effect increases at oxygen, whenever plus I effect increases at oxygen, from the carbon side, the polarization of oxygen-hydrogen bond decreases. The polarization of oxygen-hydrogen bond decreases because the plus I effect from the side of carbon increases, because electron releasing tendency increases downward, due to which the polarization of oxygen-hydrogen bond decreases, which will decrease the acidic property of the oxygen-hydrogen bond, means alcohol. In the case, the first structure will be more acidic. The first structure will be more acidic than a second structure and than the third structure. So you can see the primary alcohols are more acidic than secondary alcohol, than a tertiary alcohol, because of the positive inductive effect at the side of carbon towards oxygen-hydrogen bond. So whenever the plus I effect increases, will decrease the oxygen-hydrogen bond polarization, will decrease the acidic character as well. That is the explanation of the acidic property in the alcohols. The same tendency we can explain in the different acidic compounds, we have. The carboxylic acid, the aldehydes, the alcohols, all they have a tendency of acidic property they can show. So whenever the plus I effect increases, tendency of acidic character will decreases, and the opposite will be in the case of basic character. Basic character will be increases. For example, you can see so I explained here, I summarize one more time. Primary alcohols, acidic property of alcohols and carboxylic as 1 degree will be more acidic than 2 degree, will be more acidic than 3 degree, due to increase of plus effect. plus I effect increases. Plus I effect increases. Now in the case of basic property in amines, basic property in amines in gaseous state, actually we have ammonia, we have R carbon chain, that is called carbon chain, RNH2, we have R NHR. Look at the possibility. Ammonia has a lone pair electron density, lone pair at nitrogen, which will show the basic character. Actually, ammonia, nitrogen is not attached with any carbon, but here the one carbon having tendency to release plus I effect, that is tendency from both the side. So electron density increases at the nitrogen atom due to plus I effect, more plus I effect at the nitrogen, which will increase the electron density in the secondary amines. So secondary amine will be more basic than primary and then ammonia. The same will be in tertiary. Tertiary amine will be more basic than secondary, than primary, than ammonia. Basic character increases because electron density will increases by the plus I effect. Plus I effect from both the side. So you can explain the inductive effect with their application, how the acidic property and basic property varies different molecules. With the help of the plus I, you can explain. Now we will deal with the electromeric effect. Electromeric effect. Class, electromeric effect is actually the displacement of pi electron cloud. The displacement of pi electron cloud. And for that we have here electrophile, or we have here nucleophile. Actually, the alkene group attracted towards electrophile and bonds break towards the electrophile, but nucleophile having a negative charge, so there is opposite of the nucleophile. See the possibility. Electromeric means displacement of pi electron cloud. This is a temporary effect because this effect is always takes place in the presence of any reagent like electrophiles or nucleophiles. Electrophiles having a vacancy of orbital, having a deficiency of electron density, and nucleophile means having a efficiency, means electron rich species. Electron rich species like anions, like having a lone pair molecules. So class, you have to notice here one very important thing. This is a temporary effect, displacement of pi electron cloud in the presence of any reagents like electrophiles and nucleophiles. If the electron displaced towards the reagents, this is called plus E effect. If electron displacement occur opposite of reagent, this is called minus E effect. Plus E means positive electromeric effect and minus E means negative inductive effect, electromeric effect, positive electromeric and negative electromeric. This is very clear from the diagram. You can see the alkene molecule, the displacement of pi electron density towards this carbon, resulting the formation of carbocation. You can see the carbocation will form. And here formation of carbon will take place. See? So class, electromeric means displacement of pi electron cloud in the presence of any reagents like electrophiles and nucleophiles. This is temporary effect because always takes place or carried out in the presence of any reagents. electronic displacement towards the reagents. This is called positive electromagnetic effect. Electronic displacement away from the reagents called negative electromagnetic effect, resulting the formation of carbocation and formation of carbon ion takes place. The nucleophile electrophile attached with the carbon center that will proceed the next process, next step of the reaction. These two topics. So I concluded here this lecture. I concluded here these two lectures, these two topics in the lecture. You have to note down inductive effect, electromagnetic effect and its application. So can be learned for the next topic, that will be hyperconjugation and resonance. In the next lecture, we will deal with the hyperconjugation and resonance. What will be this and how it will be explained, it will be deal with the next lecture. Class, so learn all these things first, then we'll deal with the next lecture. Okay, stay connected.